In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, BYU's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in this sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts on this Thursday morning. Yeah, I surprised everybody out there this morning. Decided I want to go and do a live. Yeah, I'm here. You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Do me a favor, hit the like button as you come in and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Got to put in some little work this morning talking about where I left off from last night, and that's the Colorado football team. They're getting ready to play a big game this week, this Saturday against the BYU Cougars. We all know what happened last year with BYU, but different teams, different situation, different coaches, different players on the offensive side, different players on the defensive side. And we're going to talk about the defensive side for just 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes of your time, and I'm out of here, all right? All right. Let's look at Colorado defensive side of the ball. And it starts with Robert Livingston, the defensive coordinator. But before I go on, I got to say hello to my chat now. Got to do that. Early in the morning, I'm sure don't nobody know I'm on. Michael Lockhart is here with me. Mac, what's up? Mac said, what's the lie about this morning? Mac Attack, what's up, man? I love CC. Appreciate you, boo. Appreciate you for rocking with me this morning. Miss V, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Mr. Miami, what's going on? Good morning, man. BD is in the building. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, fam. Sabrina Blankenship is here. TC, I see you, TC. I see you, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Good morning, Miss Diane Brown. How y'all doing? I just need 30 minutes of your time. Just need 30 minutes of your time. We'll be out of here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I see y'all. Yeah. Hey, yeah, they talking crazy, man. What's going on? Dupree, Hondu, what's going on? Lady PC is in the building. Great one, what's going on? 090. Appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. Once again, hit the like button if you don't mind. Let's look at Colorado defensive side of the ball, because this is the dilemma of Colorado so far this year. Each game, this defense have given up 400 yard plus total offense to other teams. Every team we don't play so far. It ain't no secret. We all know that, right? And I don't say that. But when you look at it, what's going on, Miss Robinson? Look, we finna get ready to play BYU. And the toughest team is going to win this game, and it started up front. It don't matter if it's BYU or Colorado. The defense up front, our front seven, has been missing in action. That goes to Coach Pecco and Warren Sapp and the defense coordinator, along with Andre Hart, the linebacker. They're responsible for that front seven, and George Hilo also. So when I look at the Colorado defense, only person up front that has been consistent with his play has been Anquan Barnes. Anquan Barnes on that line, he's leading. Let's see what the stats said. I had it up. He's leading Colorado defense with a total of 8 tackles so far through 4 games, which I would like to be more, but hey, he got 8 tackles, he got 6 solos and 2 assists for as the defensive line for Colorado. And the person that coming in second is McNeil. He coming in at number 7. He got total of 7 tackles, 4 solos, 3 assists. And that's it. Our problem is up front. And when you look at the linebacker room, the person that leading and got the total tackles is Reginald Hughes with 24, followed by French with 18. That ain't enough, y'all. Listen, our back end is leading the team in total tackles. The back end of our defense, Takifa Byers, a safety, leading the team in 25 tackles. That shouldn't happen. That lets you know our front seven ain't doing their job. Our linebackers not doing their job. This dude got 25 total tackles. Takifa Byers. And he didn't even play hardly in the Houston game. So how are you what's your plan on stopping BYU with LJ Martin? LJ Martin is a bell cow running back. You should have remembered him from last year. We couldn't stop him last year. So what are we going to do different this year, Saturday, to slow him down than we did last year? That's my biggest thing. It's the defense. You can't beat nobody if you can't stop the run. We got BYU. We got TCU. Then we got Iowa State. 3 back-to-back. Big 12 team that run the football, and that's our dilemma. I'm not worried about the offense. The offense is going to be all right. It's going to be our defense. Robert Livingston's defense got to step up. We got to have him. Because Byers, man, this dude here a straight-out dog. There's no way he should be on that bench at no time. Because he's your best Tiger. He's better than Stoudemire. He's better than Ben. He's better than any of the safeties out there for Colorado right now. And then when you look at the outside cornerbacks, we done lost Vickers. He's not going to play. We done lost R.J. Johnson. He's not going to play this week. So I don't know who's going to play. Only person I know is Yates. And maybe Tion Pauls can play the opposite side cornerback of DJ McKinney. That's what you're going to be down to. Because those 2 players are out. You got Barnes. He going to miss the first 2 quarters. Lightfoot. Haven't seen him all year. Some of y'all reminded me that yesterday or last night. So Takifa Thomas, he got injured. Don't know if he's going to be available. Our front 7 defense going to be in trouble. Brandon Davis Swain, I think he been injured too. So hey, me personally, I'm going with them freshmen. I'm going with the freshmen. I'm going with London Merritt and Alex McPherson on that defensive side of the ball. See, everybody keep worrying about K-Saw. Everybody keep worrying about the OC. No, that ain't Colorado problem. Out of the first 4 games, it's the defense. They the third worst defense in FCS Power 4 football against the pass. Good thing we're going up against a quarterback that don't throw the ball. He's a freshman, I think, but he like to run the ball. But every time people play Colorado, they throw the ball. We be thinking they gonna run, but somehow that quarterback end up throwing the ball. So we need to answer that, because I'm telling you right now, if Colorado don't hold this team to 20 points, it's going to be a long season. I ain't talking about just no long game. It's going to be a long season, because I think BYU is the less talented team remaining for the Big 12, other than West Virginia and all them. Yeah, when you go up against TCU, yeah, that's going to be a game. They're going to be a dog fight next week. Then Iowa State, oh, yeah, you're going to be in a game. Then Arizona State, man, it's a good possibility. Colorado might, if their defense don't come to play, I don't care what K-Salt do. If we can't stop the run or stop this defense of any other team on this schedule, we'll be lucky we win 4 games. That's the dilemma. Everybody want to sweep that up on the road and try to point the fingers at K-Salt. That shouldn't happen. You need to point your fingers and look at Robert Livingston. What will Robert Livingston defense do to improve since since the beginning of the year? I thought this was going to be their strength, but it's turning out to be Colorado's weakness. And you can't have that. Okay, I love CC. Go take care of your business. Yeah, I'm just saying. Miami say, I understand trying to get the seniors to the pros, but it's not working out. Them young bulls, hey, you got to put them in there, bro. You got to put them in there. It coming down to that want to. It coming down to that want to, especially on the defensive side. We got to be more physical up front. That's where I'm at. If you be more physical up front and get off the field on 3rd down instead of having those penalties that hurt you from getting off the field, pass interference, jumping off sides, Barnes doing what he doing, those are drive killers for your defense. When you knew you had a chance to get off the field, and all of that come around on the 3rd down. Everything happened to Colorado defense negative is on 3rd down. Always 3rd down. Colorado defense need to keep BYU at 3rd and long at all times. Because if they go 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, you can count that as a first down, because Colorado haven't proven they can stop nobody run right now. The quarterback run. We've been struggling with that quarterback run on the defensive side for 2 years. For some reason, they can't get it together on the defensive side of the ball. They must hold BYU to 3rd and long instead of 3rd and short. They must do that. And it's going to start with physicality. Which team is going to be more physical than the other team? BYU coming to play. Everybody talking about BYU ain't played nobody. Colorado ain't played nobody either. Nobody but Georgia Tech. Nobody but Georgia Tech. But our defense just ain't popping right now, family. They ain't popping right now like they should. Like they should. So that's what I'm looking for Robert Livingston defense. See, can our defense rise to the occasion, at least starting Big 12 play against BYU? Because BYU really don't have no high octane offense. They just basic offense, but they discipline. They fundamentally sound. They're not going to beat themselves. And I think they healthy coming in this game. I ain't heard no negative about their reports that they got anybody injured. I haven't heard anything. Colorado injured on the defensive side. But that still ain't no excuse. That's still not an excuse for them not stopping the run. That stopping the run is a want to. It's a want to, family. We need Arden Walker to step up. We need Keaton Wade to step up. We definitely need them 2 linebackers to step up. And McNeil got to have one hell of a game, y'all, because he ain't got no help. McNeil got to have one hell of a game. He won't have Anquan Barnes until the 3rd quarter. No Kiefer Thomas. No Brandon Davis Swain. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm going with the rookies. I'm going with them freshmen, man. Plus, they've been more productive than the seniors and other players. Yeah, playing for Birdie, you're right. Hey, they ain't got no discipline, man. None whatsoever. None. Especially at 3rd down and long. Pass interference from the cornerback. Jumping outside on the defense. They like, you're right. Yeah, they big and physical. And they big and physical. They move. They move you around. So that's the thing I'm going to be looking at. They moving around, man. They can't be moved around. They got to fight. And Jaheim Otis, man, I thought he was going to be one of the big additions for Colorado this year. I really did. Maybe this might be his breakout game. But so far, I just haven't. Maybe y'all done seen it from Jaheim Otis. I haven't seen it from him. I don't even think he'll hardly be on the field. The coaching staff don't even trust him. Obviously, he ain't doing something in practice. He ain't practicing well, or something he ain't doing well. He just got too big of a body not to go out there and perform the way he should. I'm like Coach Brown, what is his why? What's his want to? What is his why? Jaheim Otis got this, man, he got to show up. He got to show up. Watching BYU versus East Carolina, the East Carolina DB gave that game to BYU and 2 hard interceptions. Okay. I haven't watched that game. I think JR watched that game. Why you think that is, B. Watts? What you mean, TC? Let me go back and see what you said. Oh, talking about 2 years of stopping the quarterback wrong. They like to play man-to-man all the time instead of playing a zone. Why would you be in a man-to-man? I heard Uncle Steve say that 2 weeks ago. Why would you be in a man-to-man defense when you 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15? Why? All it takes is a pick to free up a running back or quarterback or a wide receiver. Play a zone and keep everything in front of you and run to the football when you're 3rd and long. When you are 3rd and long, there's no need of you playing man-to-man. The score be sometime 20-3 last week. They were playing man-to-man 3rd and long. Why? That ain't the only defense out there. You can play a zone. You can play a cover 2. You can play a Tampa. You can play a cover 3. You can, man, you can do so much stuff instead of just giving up them long plays on 3rd down. You in a zone. You got your back turned to the quarterback. You got your back turned to the running back. You got your back turned to the wide receiver. In time you turn around, they running beside you for a 1st down. If you had to play the zone, you would have everything in front of you. You could attack going forward and get off the field on 3rd down. That makes no sense. And that's responsibility is on Robert Livingston. And Coach Klein need to hold him more accountable than Pat Sherman. Because it's his defense giving up 400 yards. You ain't going to beat nobody. I mean nobody. Nobody playing like that on the defensive side of the ball. Just not. They bullying Colorado on the defensive side of the ball. They bullying them, pushing them around. They disrespecting Coach Prime and his defense. Straight out disrespecting them. They know ever since Coach Prime been there, their defense is weak. And right now, they ain't doing nothing about it to prove that they are wrong. Been their worst. I mean, defense played good last year, but they did not play good against good teams. They played good enough to beat them sorry teams. But if you look at the track record, Colorado really have been a good team other than They beat Texas Tech last year. What good team they also beat last year? They beat Texas Tech. UCF won that good. They beat Texas Tech and somebody else. They beat Texas Tech and somebody else. I don't forgot last year. That was pretty good. They weren't ranked nowhere. We ain't beat a ranked team yet. Unless I'm missing something. Have we beat a ranked team yet? Well, BYU coming in at 25. Then next week, we got TCU. They coming in at 22. 22 or 23 or 24. One telling them ranked team. Then you got Iowa State. Prove it. Colorado got to step up and see, and we'll see what they got on the defensive side of the ball. Playing for Birdie said exactly. They should drop the SS in the box, the strong safety in the box, and play cover 3 the entire game. They don't have that man-to-man personnel. They don't. They don't. Even DJ McKinney getting beat on third down. Preston Hodge getting beat on first, second, and third down. Go zone. Go that cover 3. That's what they got to do. Everybody knows defense is man-to-man. They do great one. Yeah, it's easy to scheme up something like that on the offensive side for Colorado because their defense ain't popping like it should, y'all. Their defense ain't getting off the field like it should, and they lack discipline. And well, we thought we had the upper hand. I'm going to be honest. The personnel is not good on defense up front. They're not. We don't have no Hill Green at linebacker who we know will come down hill and hit. We don't have that. When you look at block bullet on our defensive line, we don't have no block bullet that can anchor your defensive line. We don't have that. We thought Jaheim Otis was going to be that part. I'm sure Coach Prime also too, but it haven't turned out to be that way. Also beat Kansas and Kansas State, but that's it. Who beat Kansas and Kansas State? We didn't beat Kansas and Kansas State. We lost against them last year. Matter of fact, Kansas just ran all over us. What's going on, Faith? Keep on. Hey, you know I got to. Always. We got to stop the run, y'all. We got to stop the run. We must stop the run. We got to do that. We got to do that. Because the defense win championship. That saying been going on for a long time. And NFL and college, you got to stop the run. No matter what. You can be flashing all you want on the offensive side. You can dress good, look good, talk good, smell good, and all, whatever you want to do. But if you ain't got nobody down in that mud, in that dirt, you ain't got nobody willing to get nasty for the sake of the team, you ain't finna win. You ain't finna win too many games. You'll beat them sorry teams, but barely. But you're not gonna beat them good teams that's disciplined. You're not gonna beat them good teams that gonna run the football. No matter if they get 1 yard or 2 yards, they still gonna run. No matter if they come to the second quarter, don't get but 3 yards or 4 yards, they still gonna run. They gonna come out of halftime running. They don't care if they don't get but 1 or 2 yards. But by that 4th quarter, they gonna break one. Just like Georgia Tech quarterback to seal the game. They kept running, kept running, kept running. They kept running, they kept running, they kept running. You stopped them. They kept running, they kept running, they kept running. Guess what? 4th quarter, you need to stop. We tied. Barnes tied. Thomas tied. McNeil tied. Quarterback ran that same play for 20 times in a row and broke one loose because of out of placement, bad gap assignment, and your defensive tie and your shoulders. You couldn't stop the run. Georgia Tech quarterback ran the ball 30 yards and put the game out of commission. Over with. They stuck with the run. They bread and butter. It might not have worked the first time. It might not work the second time. We just didn't get but 2 yards this time. We just didn't get but 3 yards this time. But baby, if you just hold on, keep doing what we're doing, keep doing what we practice, keep doing what we believe, keep doing what I've been coaching you, we're going to break through. And they did. Ball game. Ball game. Ball game. Georgia Tech on our defense. Defense wasn't physical. and they didn't have that want to. They didn't want it more than Georgia Tech. The Robert Livingston defense gave up 430-something yards. They gave up. They gave up. Coach Prime needs to talk hard and mean business with these coaches. We can be friends after the playoffs. Yeah, they got to get tough. RD, they got to get tough. They got to get tough. They just got to get tough, man. They got to be more tougher. They bullying us around, and that's bad. That's just bad when you get bullied around on that DT. Yeah, them defensive tackles. We need them. Like I said earlier, we can go with the 2 freshmen and just ride with them, man. Just ride with them. That's what I would do. Because this is a big-time game with BYU, and the team who out-physical one another, that's the team going to win. Whoever get out-physical, they going to lose. The more physical team up front going to win. And they ain't got nothing to do. If Colorado lose, he'll be on there. If Colorado lose, they're going to blame it on K-Saw. That's what they'll do. He's the scapegoat. Even though their defense going to be on the game up 400 yards, they're going to say K-Saw. Majority of the people, and not all people. Majority of the other people going to blame it on K-Saw. Oh, he missed one throw. That's the way they're going to go. But Robert Livingston defense gave up 400 yards and 28 to 30 points. If Colorado can hold BYU under 20 points, they'll win. They will win. That's the sound of a good defense. If you can hold a team under 20 points in college football, that's the sign of a good, disciplined defensive team. But also, you got to have the talent on defense. And it looked like Colorado don't have the talent on defense. Just don't. It could be a down year. Could be a rebuild year. I know Coach Prime said this is the best team that he probably ever had. But right now, it ain't showing up on the field consistently. It ain't showing up on the field consistently on the defensive side of the ball. You should be able to get off the field on 3rd down. 3rd down. You don't work too hard on 1st and 2nd down, then come to 3rd down. You know they finna throw the ball, and your defensive back's out there pass interference. Nah. You got a Hall of Fame coach that's a defensive back. You got a good defensive back coach. Your defensive back should not be playing the way they playing. Should not. Unacceptable. Yeah. That Wyoming game should have opened everybody's eyes. Wyoming got the worst offense. The worst offense probably in Power 4 football. Wyoming. And look how the offense did our defense. Wyoming had one of the worst offense in Power 4 football, and look how they did our defense. That's a glaring thing, man. That's a glaring thing. You can't win like that. Just can't. And Robert Livingston need to be held accountable. They don't be playing the correct people be watching. A lot of young ready to ball out there. That's what we just said. That's what we just talked about. They got to stop playing that favoritism. You got to play your best player. You got to play your best players. They didn't run enough in training. I would have made them run so much they would have thought they were track stars. Oh, they ran enough, and they ain't got nothing to do with running. They got to do what they want to, man. You got to want to play. What's up, ring my bell? Yeah, man, shoot. You got to have that want to in that defense. Max said, I seen some videos of BYU recent game. All they have is a running back that can run, and that quarterback can run and throw. That's it. You right? They still got that one wide receiver from last year, but he ain't all that. Yeah. But the one thing about him, though, Mac, BYU got a disciplined offensive line, and they got a disciplined defensive line. They got discipline, linebackers. Some of them players played on that team last year. I know it's 5 of them played on that team last year. They're coming back this year. And they were good last year. Yeah. They got to stop Martin. They got to stop R.J. Martin. He's their bell cow running back. And he's a big guy. He ain't no little guy now. Colorado got to want to hit them the whole game. They got to want to hit them the whole game. B. Watt, what's up, bro? I'm enjoying your show. Appreciate it, R. Money Man, what's up, bro? What's going on with you? They got 2 big running back, got to find. Hey, I told you yesterday. They got, hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, R.J. Martin, that boy is a big load now. See, you might stop him the first and second quarter, but do you want to hit him for all 4 quarters? That's going to be the key. That running back, Martin, he's bigger than our linebackers. He's bigger than Hughes. He's bigger than French. He about the same size of JB and all of that. I'm just saying, man. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be the key, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, can we stop the run? They got to be disciplined. They must be disciplined on that defensive side of the ball. Well, the offensive side too, but mainly the defense. If you got them 3rd and long, you need to get off the field. You shouldn't be out there pass interference. You shouldn't be out there jumping off sides. Coach Prime been talking all offseason, down and distance. Offensive side and defensive side of the ball. I'm not worried about the offense. I think they're going to be all right. Jordan Seam come back, we're going to be all right. Zach Chrysler, he coming back, but Yo-Yo put on a show. I'm going to show you the video of Yo-Yo. I ain't worried about Yo. Shit. Hey, I showed this last night. Yo-Yo. When Jordan Seam went out, Yo-Yo stood up. But I was wrong on his position. He wasn't playing in Jordan Seam's spot. He was playing in Zach Chrysler's spot. He was playing right guard. Yo-Yo. I had it mixed up. I knew what I was talking about, but I just said it wrong. I do that all the time anyway. So, yeah. Boy, he was out there doing that thing.
He likes the running backs that he has. Handoff on the right side.
Yo-Yo number 59. He playing that right guard. Look how he moved on folks. Look at him. Stood him up in now. You ain't getting to my quarterback. Look at Yo-Yo. Look at that right side. Look at that run. Running right behind Yo-Yo.
Take some stamina.
Right behind Yo-Yo. 59. Look at Yo-Yo. Look at Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo doing this thing in there now. Sit down, Yo-Yo. That right guard. You ain't getting to my quarterback.
Yeah. See, Yo-Yo, I hate to say this. Listen, the offensive line coach want to play the seniors, but Yo-Yo ain't no senior. Yo-Yo sat down. Once he sat down on that offensive line, you ain't going to move Yo-Yo. He big and strong down low, and that's where you couldn't get to him. That's why K-Salt had all that time. Yo-Yo stood up in that plank. You go look at all 22 and the replay, look at Jordan Seam, what he playing this year. Jordan Seam too cool. He done lost that weight. He done chiseled up. He ain't got that attitude, that dog mentality attitude. He ain't, so far this year, he haven't shown that. And it's on film. See, when you're watching the real game, you really don't notice that. But you go back and watch that all 22. You go back and watch that replay. You're going to be saying, damn, see, you just let the man just run by you like that. It is what it is. You got to call that thing like it is. If I see it, I know that coaching staff got to see it. If they watching film. If they watching film. Yo-Yo sit down on him. Yo-Yo take 3 steps back, and after that, you ain't finna move him no more. Yo-Yo took 3 steps backwards, 1, 2, 3 on the passing yards, on the passing play, excuse me, and sit down. You ain't gonna move him after that. And when he come out the line of scrimmage, he pancaked. He moving the pile. One more time. I'm gonna play it one more time. One more time. Now I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let y'all go. Yo-Yo out there doing that thing. They can talk that trash all they want. They ain't got no film to bag it up.
He likes the running backs that he has.
59. Look at Yo-Yo over there. Look how he's pushing.
Very surprising.
Look at Yo-Yo. 59 over there on that right. You ain't gonna look at Yo-Yo. Sit down, Yo-Yo. Foul. Look at Yo-Yo. They double team. Look at Yo-Yo.
Take some stamina.
Sit down, Yo-Yo.
Late night games. Big shoes that needed to be filled there.
Why, Yo-Yo?
Off to the NFL
Foul.
Last year's team.
Big old hole. Run behind Yo-Yo. Look at 59 right there.
I just don't understand.
Why you sit down? 1, 2, 3 step back. You ain't getting in here.
Yeah. Yo-Yo ain't playing, y'all. Yeah. If every lineman was to block like Yo-Yo, Colorado offense would be so potent. But the issue gonna be the defense. They might need to put Yo-Yo on defense. Put him on there on defense, Coach Prime. But Yo-Yo ain't playing that, man. Yo-Yo want all the smoke. Yeah. Yo-Yo want all the smoke. They want all of it. All of it. Playing for Birdie. See, you can't get linebackers that are 240 and fast. Hill Green messed up going to Alabama. Yeah. Yeah. Locked him down. Hey, he locked him down, Matt. Matt, he locked him down, boy. Lock him down. Lock him down, Yo-Yo. 3 step backs and lock. Don't move. I ain't going nowhere. It's the offense coordinator that is the weak link on the offense. Being still, we don't call the plays to have a high-scoring offense. I got to disagree with you on Mr. Roman Rock. Pat Sherman called a good game plan yesterday. On Saturday. He called a good game. Yes, Saturday. He did. I got to give him credit on that. Yeah. He left them tunnel screen and bubble screens alone. And he pushed the ball downfield and throw the ball to he called plays for K-Sock to throw the ball in the middle of the field. And that's a good sign. But for that ain't Colorado problem. I know everybody won't say that. And that's the narrative everybody want to use. That ain't their problem. No, their problem, their defense. Robert Livingston defense is Colorado problem. I don't care what Pat Sherman do. I don't care what K-Salter do. I don't care what them wide receivers do. You can score all you want, but you ain't stopping them from scoring. In Houston, in the third quarter, they kept that ball, I want to say 12 to 13 minutes. On 2 or 3 drives. They could not get off the field on third down. On third down. In Houston. Notice I said Houston, not BYU, not TCU, not Iowa State. Houston. It's the defense. It sounds good to blame the offense because that's what people want to do it to. But it ain't that. No. See, you didn't hear what I said. I said, Pat Sherman called a good game plan because he did not call bubble screens and tunnel screens. Long he stay away from them bubble screens and tunnel screens by throwing the ball 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, Colorado offense going to be okay. And if K-Salk can make up his mind to run it when it's open, Colorado going to move the ball because K-Salk is a game changer. K-Salk the best college quarterback in college. He the best. And from what I've seen, he the best. So I ain't worried about the offense. It's the defense. That's just to me, from what I'm seeing. It's their defense. They just don't have that. You need a thump out there. Somebody who can send that message. Not just safety, not just defensive back. You need a linebacker and a run stop. You need a block bully and a Hill Green to show up for Colorado. You don't need everybody to be there. You just need somebody to be that anchor on that defensive line and that linebacker room. That's what you need. That's what Colorado need. And that's what they miss. They don't have that pop out there. They can pop against Delaware. Everybody do good on Delaware and think they the world champs against Delaware. Yeah, Delaware first season this year up in Power 4. You don't judge your team off no Delaware. You judge your team off Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech told you what you need to improve on. That Georgia Tech game, that's what you need to base it on. Yeah, that's who they need to play at linebacker. Majority of the time, little salt, baby salt. That's who they need to play at linebacker. That's exactly who they need to play at linebacker. He give them a better chance in stopping the run. He a thumper. He put your ass in that dirt. Yeah. Yeah, ain't no going forward either. All right, big dog. Appreciate you. I'm finna get off anyway. I just jump on here talk this morning when I got in. Appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate you. Yeah. So, no, ain't no problem, man. Ain't no problem. We just got to do better. Just got to do better on the defensive side. Maybe this the game they get it together. Hopefully, but we'll see on the defensive side of the ball for Colorado. All right? All right. Family, I'm finna get out of here and go out here and wash my car. I cut the grass yesterday, so hey. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Just want to do a little short video talking about Colorado defensive side of the ball. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this morning. All right. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed and have a great day. All right. Peace.